Hello students, good morning. I'm Prem Gupta, your English teacher. Dear students, in the previous classes we were discussing the chapter number 2, that is noun, the naming word. Dear students, in which I have discussed the definition of noun, the kinds of noun, countable noun, uncountable noun, proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, as well as abstract noun. Dear students, we have also discussed the exercise first and second given at the page number 11. Dear students, we were doing the exercise number 3, in which I have discussed the up to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 we have completed. In the exercise number 3 we were doing the exercise number 3. The question is that what we have to do, pick out the collective nouns and abstract noun as well as material noun. Okay, material noun. Okay students, this is the question. You have to pick out, you have to find out the what is collective noun in the sentence, what is abstract noun in the sentence, and what is material noun in the sentence given at the page number 12. Okay students, first question, second question and third question we have completed. Now we will discuss the exercise number 4. Just see exercise number 4. You see exercise number 4, exercise number 3 and question number 4. It is written here, a herd of cattle. I think I have completed, but I am once again going to tell you. Question number 4, a herd of cattle. The question is a herd of cattle. A herd of cattle was grazing in the meadow. Was grazing in a meadow. Okay, just say students, I have told you what is collective noun. Collective noun that denotes the collection of anything, collection of person or collection of anything, collection of living thing or non-living thing, and there are some particular words that is used as a collective nouns. So here in this sentence, the word herd, the word herd is used as a collective noun. So dear students, space is also given here to tell that what kinds of noun is used in this sentence. So in the blanks you will fill here collective nouns. Okay, and what is collective noun? Herd of cattle. Here herd is used as a collective noun. It denotes the group of cattle, group of domestic animals. Okay students, now come to the question number 5. Just see the question number 5. Question number 5 is, the buckets are made of steel. The buckets are made of steels. Okay, the buckets are made of steel. Dear students, I have told you that what is a material noun. Material noun is the name that gives to material or substances of which things are made. And now see, what is material? What is material in this sentence? Material is steel. Okay, of which what is made? That is bucket. I have told you gold is material. Yes students, I have told you gold is material, and by which we can make necklace, by which we can make rings, so many ornaments. In the same way, steel is a material. We can make buckets, jug, so many things we can make with the help of steels. So here the material noun is steel. Okay, here material noun is steel. So in the blanks you fill it materials. That is material noun. And what is material noun in this sentence? Steel. Okay, student. So circle the word steel with the help of pencil, as well as write in front of that sentence, that is material noun. Okay, students, just write down. Now question number 5 completed, and now question number 6. Now we will see the question number 6. What is question number 6? The boy showed great courage. The boy showed great courage. Great courage. This is the sentence. Okay, students. The boy showed great courage. Here you have to find out the nouns. Collective noun is used here? No. Abstract noun is used here? Yes. Courage. Courage is an abstract noun, because we cannot touch the courage. We cannot see the courage. We can only feel that this boy is full of courage. This boy showed the boy showed great courage. In this sentence, the word courage denotes the abstract noun. Shows the abstract noun. It is an abstract noun, because abstract noun, as we all know that abstract noun is a noun that shows the feeling, okay, or ideas, but that we can only think of, we can only realize, but we cannot touch, we cannot see. So here the word courage we cannot touch. Courage we cannot touch. Only we can feel that person is full of courage. Okay. So here in this sentence, courage is abstract noun. Courage, you will circle the word courage, and this is abstract noun. Just filling the blanks. Abstract noun. Okay, students, do it in your book. And the next question number 7. That is the question number 7. What is question number 7? Delhi has many beautiful places. Delhi has many beautiful places. Okay, student, this is the sentence in which you have to find out what? Collective nouns, abstract noun, or material nouns. So in this sentence, Delhi proper noun is there, that is not given in the question. Has many beautiful places. Beautiful is here adjective. Places is common noun. So in this sentence, there is no collective nouns, no abstract noun, no material noun. Okay, students, so leave it. In this question, nothing is collective, and there is not used abstract noun, and in this sentence also not used material noun. Okay, students, so leave it. Do not write anything in front of this sentence. And there is nothing, there is no collective nouns, there is no abstract noun, there is no material noun in this sentence. So there is no need to circle any word, and there is no need to write anything in front of the sentence space given in the book. Okay, students, and come to the question number 8. Question number 8. Now we will see the question number 8. What is question number 8? A cold breeze blew last night. A cold breeze. A cold breeze blew last night. Okay, student, just see. In this sentence, you have to find out what is collective, what is abstract, and what is material. So, you will see here a cold bridge. In this sentence, the word a cold bridge an abstract noun. Why? Because we cannot touch the bridge. Bridge means a gentle wind. Okay, can we touch the wind? No. Can we see the wind? No. We can only feel, we can only realize that the breeze is cold. So here the cold breeze is an abstract noun in this sentence. So just circle the word cold breeze and in front of that sentence you will write abstract noun. Okay, you will write abstract noun. Okay students, so in this sentence, in the question number 8, a cold breeze blew last night. In this sentence, the word cold breeze is an abstract noun. So circle the word cold breeze and write down in the blanks abstract noun. Okay student, just do it. Within 10 seconds I am giving you time to write down. Okay, question number 8 completed, and now come to the question number 9. Dear student, you will also complete the exercises given in the book. Okay, those who have already completed, they will match only. If any kind of correction is needed, then you will correct it. Now, question number 9. Question number 9. The teacher treats his students with great kindness. The question is, just I am writing the question. The teacher treats his students with great kindness. With great kindness. Okay student, this is the sentence. And the teacher treats his students with great kindness. In this sentence, teacher is a common noun and students is also common noun, and great kindness. Kindness is here abstract noun. In this sentence, kindness is an abstract noun. Okay, abstract noun. So circle the word kindness. Kindness, I have told you. Kindness, goodness, honesty. Okay, these are abstract noun. So circle the word kindness and just write down abstract noun in front of the sentence given in the given space. Okay students, just do fast. Question number 10. Now we will do the question number 10. What is question number 10? I bought a gold chain. I bought, second form of the verb buy is bought. I bought a gold chain. I bought a gold chain from a jewelry shop. From a jewelry shop. Just see student, this is the sentence given in the question. That is, I bought a gold chain. Gold chain. Okay, gold chain. The chain is made of gold. So here the word gold is what kind of noun? It is a material. So circle the word gold. It is a material by which a chain is made. Okay, and someone is brought from the jewelry shop. So in this sentence, the word gold is, okay, gold is what? Gold is material noun. Okay, so circle the word gold and write down material noun in the blanks given in your book. Okay, in the question number 10, circle the word gold and write down material nouns in front of the sentence. Okay students, do fast. Next question, question number 11. Question number 11, we will see. There are 50 students in our class. Question number 11. There are 50 students in our class. Okay, there are 50 students in our class. This is the sentence given. And 50 students in our class. Class denotes the collection of students. Class denotes the collection of students. Therefore, the word class is collective noun. Circle the word class, and that is collective nouns. Okay students, just write down. In this sentence, there are 50 students in our class. Class is a group of some students. So here the word class is collective nouns, as the question is already given. You have to pick, you have to search out what collective, abstract and material noun. So in this sentence, the class is collective nouns and students is common noun. Okay, therefore we will circle the word class, and it is what kind of noun? Collective nouns. Okay student, just write down. Next, just do it fast within 10 seconds. Okay, just see question number 12. Now we will do the question number 12. 11 we have completed. Now we will do the question number 12. What is the question number 12? We watched the match with interest. We watched the match with interest. Okay, this is the sentence given in your book. We watched the match with interest. Interest is what kind of noun? Can we touch interest? Can we see interest? No, we can only feel. Okay, so interest is an abstract noun. Okay, in this sentence, the word interest is an abstract noun. Therefore, you will circle the word interest, and in front of the sentence you will write the abstract noun. Okay students, because abstract noun, I have told you number of times that we cannot touch, that we cannot see, we can only feel or realize, we can only think of. Okay, so your interest is an abstract noun. Okay student, just write down question number 13. Now we will do the question number 13. Just see the question number 13. What is 13? Each student should have tolerance. Each student should have should have tolerance. Tolerance. Okay. Just see, each student should have tolerance. Tolerance is a kind of quality. Okay. Tolerance means सहनशीलता in Hindi. Tolerance, can we touch tolerance? No. Can we see tolerance? No. We can only think of, we can only feel that person is, that student is full of tolerance. Okay. So your tolerance is an abstract noun. Tolerance is an abstract noun in this sentence. Each student should have tolerance. In this sentence, the word tolerance you have to circle because this is an abstract noun, and in the front of the sentence you will write the abstract noun in the space given in your book. Okay, students? So in this way, up to 13 we have completed. Now come to the question number 14. Question number 14. Now see, what is question number 14? The length of this wall is not enough. Question number 14. The length of this wall is not enough. Okay, just see, the length of this wall. Wall in this sentence is material noun. Okay, by which we can make so many things, house or any churches or anything, mosques. So here the word wall is material noun. Okay, circle the word wall, and that is material noun. Okay, students? And the next question, question number 15, that is the last question. Question number 15. What is the question? A troop of army. A troop of army was marching ahead. Was marching ahead. Okay, a troop of army. Troop of army. Troop means group. Group of army. Okay, so here the word group. Here the word group is what kind of noun? Collective nouns. Okay, here that is collective nouns. A troop of army was marching ahead. In this sentence, the troop means group. Group, it is used for collection of an army. Collection of army. So here the word troop is a collective noun. So we will circle the word troop and write in front of the sentence that is collective nouns. Okay, students, in this way we have completed the exercise number 3rd, in which we have to pick out the collective nouns, abstract noun and material noun. So in this way we have completed the question number 3rd. Okay, students, just write down. I am giving you 10 seconds to complete it. Dear students, so this is all for today. In the next class we will discuss the exercise number 4 and 5. Okay, your homework is to learn all the exercises which I have taught you. Okay, and in the next class we will discuss the other exercises. Okay, thank you for today. Thank you.